Okay, YouTube, man, what a beautiful day it is today. 2:35, and oh, my temperature just went away. Why? Well, and we've got 65 degrees right now, and man, that feels good for this spring day. So anyway, what I'm coming at you with here is so my oil pressure, the other day I'm going up the road, I just left the house, and I happened to look at my gauges, and I noticed that my oil is all the ways up to over 80 pounds, and I knew that was not good, and that was after, I was just cruising along, the RPM were low, and then I discovered, like, if I come to a stop sign and take off, it would go all the way up to 120, and that's as far as mine goes. This is a Chevy Silverado 3500, and it's a 2015. So that really freaked me out. So I immediately started trying to do some research on it. I couldn't find nothing. YouTube didn't have nothing. Nobody showed anything for it. So I just kind of kept. At first, I thought it might be the engine. Then I got to thinking, I'm like, I wonder if my sensor's going bad. I kept trying to convince myself that that's it, but I was still too scared to hardly believe it. So the next morning, I got out, got in the truck, and turned my ignition on, and immediately that arrow goes all the way up to 120, and I didn't even have it started yet. I just had the ignition light turned on. I usually turn it on, give it a couple minutes or seconds or whatever. So that's when I'm like, okay, it's got to be my sensor. So the next 2 days after that, I go up, I take off, and I leave, and when the RPM was low, the pressure would be all the way high. When I take off at a stop sign or whatever, the arrow would go whoop and drop all the way down to 0, and it would start ringing like a really annoying ding, 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 and it show on my screen. It would show on the screen there. It would show engine oil pressure low, shut off engine immediately, and it got annoying. And then once it shifted and you were kind of cruising along again, the RPM dropped down, it would go all the way back up to 120 again. So anyway, I decided I would make a video, and hopefully this would help someone out. It sounded like it's a pretty common thing. I called auto place close by, and they wanted $75 for this little sensor. And I found the exact same thing on Amazon, the Algo and everything, for $25, something like that, I think it was. So that's a big difference. Of course, the auto guy, he's like, and you get a 3-year warranty with this. I'm like, well, for $25, I'll go with that one. I don't need that 3-year warranty. So anyway, enough of this running my mouth, and we'll get to the fixing the part. So, we'll get at it here. Alright, here's the new one. Got the old one out, and I'm ready to put this one in. Shooting already got a little dirt on it. They've even already got stuff on the thread so that it don't leak. So, let's see if I can find the hole or show you. Well, it's kind of hard to find or see the hole with the phone, but you can't miss it. Let's see. Where's that plug at? There you can there you go. Right there in the beam, you can see the hole in the middle of the screen where the sensor goes in. So anyway, I'll get that thing back up in there. Alright, folks. I managed to get her in. Let me see. As you see, it's right back up in there. You can see the shiny new part, sort of it. I've managed to get her in there. Unfortunately, I didn't have a half-inch ratchet. I only had this breaker bar. Let me see, where's the socket? and it had to be a long socket, and there's not much room to get in with a ratchet afterwards. Where's my, there it is. 1 1/16 inch. That's the socket mine took. This is a Chevy Silverado 3500. It's a 2015. So, yeah, I managed to get her up in there, but that's just, I don't understand why you'd put him in an ugly place like that. I mean, it's literally between that front drive shaft and the oil pan up in there. Or it looks like you can come this way. You can kind of, where did I see it? You can see it if you know where you're looking at. Where is it? Can't find it now. Oh yeah, right there in the middle you can see it, but it's just, I mean, I don't know how well you're going to be able to access it that way with the oil filter and stuff there. It's between the oil pan and the front drive is the best way, for it was for me. But anyways, I didn't have a 1/2 inch ratchet, so I had to stick my socket on, take a vice grip and clamp it on the socket to turn it. But I got it. But it sure glad it's done. And it better was what it was now. So, and I don't have no lift to lift the truck up, so I just drove it up on the bank. That gave me quite a bit of clearance. I mean, I could sit under there with barely hitting my head. So, yeah, I'm glad that part's done. So I guess I'll maybe see what happens. Maybe start it up and cross my fingers that it's going to be good now. Okay, see if I can hop way up in here. Okay. Here's the moment. And the gauge didn't move. That's a good sign. After it started acting up, when I turned the key on, the gauge would go all the way up high immediately. Oh. Okay, here comes the final moment. Look at that. Oh, I might have had my phone turned, but look at that. She's back where she belongs. It's just a hair under 60. Truck's been sitting here since I got home around soon after 5, so it's been here, let's see, it's been a good hour and a half that it's been sitting here. But the oil's still been warm. So yeah, I'm tickled for that. I'm gonna coast it off of this bank. It's kind of on a bank here now. Don't mind my whatever thingy. I had a guy do a delete on this thing, and he didn't do something right. He didn't know what it was. I don't know what it was. So I've been needing to take it and get that taken care of. And I just haven't. Yep, my gauge is oil's starting to pump through there, and it's going backward. So yeah, we're good. Yeah, look at there. 2,000 RPM, and we're a little over 2,000. Well, that's a relief. I was almost positive that's what it was. I mean, I would have almost guaranteed it, but you know, it's still one of those moments where it's almost half scary. So anyway, I won't make this thing any longer. Hopefully it helped you guys, and you have a wonderful rest of the day. It's a beautiful evening here. It's 61 degrees right now. Of course, I guess it's already the first part of March 8th. So, anyway, enough of the bull crap. Now that we know that's good, I'm just so tickled. So, okay. Y'all have a great one. I hope this helped you out. And God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one, maybe. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe, and you will see more stuff like this coming on. This truck, very likely. Ask what if you drive, and I don't know. There's just, I'm always messing on something, it seems like. So, alrighty. Thanks for watching again, and again, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and we'll go from there. Thank you. God bless. You have a great one.